Okay, so this question was asked by Sunny from Paint and Body Guru. If you don't follow him, check him out. He gives out loads of tips and advice. He's relatively new to Instagram, but really big on Facebook, but we're getting him there. So yeah, give him a follow. Really nice guy. Presents very different to me, but that's what it's all about. So he wanted to know about the tools that you've just seen in the pictures from my plastic welding trolley. So it's primarily two different tools here, just duplicated. So they're from Chicago Pneumatic, the Chicago Pneumatic die grinder, product code CP9107, so that's CP9107. And the other one is their DA, orbital DA, which is product number CP7200. So if I talk about the die grinder first, it's a brilliant kit for V'ing out your bumpers and just sort of creating those grooves that you want. I've got two for the simple reason that I don't need to then mess around with changing the burrs on the end because they're slightly different shapes. But one works perfectly fine, obviously. On the back, you've got a little toggle which you can use to adjust the speed, so slow and fast. It's got a very reactive trigger, which works exceptionally well as well. And like the same as the DA sander, very ergonomic, fits nicely in the hand, and a metal case with a nice rubber sleeve over the trigger section. You know, you won't go wrong with Chicago Pneumatic. My old Chicago Pneumatic DA, which still works perfectly fine, has been going for about 10 years, and it's, you know, it's all right, it's a bit dirty, but it works, and it works really well. So the other two products, well, one product is the DA. The reason I've got two DAs is because they're different size pads on the top. So on this one, I've got the 77mm, and on this one, I have a 50mm. So the 50mm is going to be the one that I'm going to do the core part of my prep work with. And on here, I would use a 50 grit, 60 grit, 80 grit disc. So really coarse. And that sort of gets, I'll use that after I've welded in the plastic rod to flatten it all off. I'll then move up to the 77mm just to get your final shape that you want and prepare the area for maybe a little skim of filler or some primer, depending where you are. Very, very similar to the die grinder. You've got a toggle on the back for adjusting the speed, sort of slow to fast, trigger on the front, nice ergonomic handle, and the rubber sleeve so you've got a good grip on it. Two really, really good products. I'll just repeat that product code for you. So on the DA, it's CP7200. Let's see if I can remember this one. On the die grinder is CP9107. Yep, that's it. Just double check. So if you don't have these and you want to add them to your toolbox, you certainly wouldn't regret it. You can buy cheap models on eBay for, you know, cheap models, throwaway ones. They won't last, but these are a tool. You look after them and they'll last you ages. So Sunny, I hope that answered your question. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to ask them. And also, I'll happily answer them for you.